Good morning. How are you today? I've got my coffee and I'm ready to start the day. My coffee cup says, "He leads me beside quiet waters," and that is from Psalms 23, verse 2. It says on my cup right there. So, I'm a little puffy-eyed today. I woke up with allergies. I was outside a little more than usual yesterday, so I'm sure that has something to do with it. But I love the outdoors, and come to think of it, I don't think I took an allergy pill yesterday, so that could be part of my problem. I haven't taken one yet this morning. Just gonna wait till I eat, and my eyes they are so puffy. So puffy. I'll live. It'll be all right. In probably about 2 hours, my eyes will not be itchy anymore. I have allergy eye drops. And I take usually a daily allergy medication. And yeah. Well, the ticks are out, everybody. So watch out for those. And the great outdoors, right? And the mosquitoes are already out here. Even though this morning at my house, when I looked, it was only 45 degrees. I wrote it down. It was only 45 degrees this morning after the sun came up. So I don't know what it was during the night or early this morning. But when I looked outside to see, it was 45 degrees, and I looked because I was cold. So I turned the furnace on this morning just to take the chill off the air. And when I went out to check the thermometer, then I saw why. It really was a little chilly this morning. It wasn't just me wimping out. Oh my goodness. That coffee's good this morning. So if I'm squinty, see, I look a little squinty, don't I? But I'm not. It's just like, that's my eyes this morning. They're that puffy. Some days are just like that. But it's still a good day. Happy Wednesday, everybody. And we are halfway through the week. Woo! Special shout out to my friends at the Oregon meetup. Some are already there. Some may not be there yet, but I hope y'all have a fantastic time together. And oh my gosh, I wish I was there. I would love to spend time with y'all, get to sit around a campfire and talk and get to know everybody better. So enjoy a little bit of that meetup for me. Okay. All right. So, oh, my eyes just opened up a little bit more. Yay. So, and I've been up since 5:00 this morning. So I got a lot of work done already. And I had a good night. I slept really well. I don't always sleep really well. I'm one of those toss and turn people. And even when I am sleeping well, I wake up long enough to just roll over, right? And yeah, I'm one of those that ends up with all the covers just from the hanging on to them when I roll around, right? It's like the covers are like wiki wonky. Wiki wonky is a word. I may have just made it up. I'm not sure. Well, let's come over here to my chat. Let me just throw this out there to the universe. Let me just throw this out there. Apparently, sometime during the night, it decided it is no more. And I'm going to have to go get me a new wireless mouse. To some of you all, you're thinking, oh, that's no big deal. For me, and I don't understand this about myself, But here's the truth about me. Having to use that little finger pad mouse and my finger as a mouse and having to slide all around on that thing and get that pointer where I want it to be on my screen, it doesn't just irritate me, it angers me. I get so darn irritated, it just isn't even funny. So if I'm a little slow on my stuff today when I'm using the computer, it's because I'm doing this and I'm not used to doing that. I guess if I did it that way all the time, I'd get really good at it and fast at it, right? But I don't. I am this wireless mouse person. So it's over here. I didn't realize it was dead until this morning. So it'll be all right. I'm just going to turn it off so it doesn't do something I don't want it to do. All right, let's get over here to these comments. My goodness, I'm finally over here. Let's see who's here. There's Karen. Good morning. Thank you. There's Dale Bruce. Good morning. And Dan. Good morning. And Dyson Crazy Adventure. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody saying hi. Well, looky there. I'm not the only one because Dale says I hate touchpads as well. So I'm not the only one. I'm glad to know that. Thank you for letting me know that. So I'm not alone. It's not a huge thing, but yeah, sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Well, if everybody got your coffee this morning or your hot tea, or I've got my coffee this morning and I've got my water this morning. I am a little behind on my water drinking today. I've only had about this much. So what's that? If this is a 22-ounce cup, I'm about right there. So I've got about 9-10 ounces down my gullet. You know, just get that water in you. Water is so important, you guys. Get that water in you. It makes you feel so much better. Makes your body happy. Everybody's saying good morning, good morning. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Yeah. That, you know, it's margarita time somewhere. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, we're halfway through the week. So that means if you haven't already made plans for the weekend, this is the day you kind of start thinking about it. What am I going to do this weekend? And unfortunately, here, it's been a rainy week and it's going to be a rainy weekend as well. So we will be inside doing something. Maybe I'll get some video editing done and won't be planting flowers because it's too rainy. Just don't know yet. I don't know what we're going to do. We have been having a great time for Doug's birthday. I bought him these 5-disc series set of Walking with Dinosaurs. And we have just made it through disc 1. I'm trying not to rub my eyes because if I do, they're going to start watering like crazy. But man, that eye is itching. Guess that's the cat at the door. We're really enjoying that a lot. And so we made it through disc 1. We're ready to start disc 2. And we just watch an episode or two. And then it might be a couple of days before we get back to another one because it's something we watch together. And we very much don't function on the same schedule, right? He gets up really early. He gets up at 3 a.m. to go to work. And that means he goes to bed early in the evening. And I work till 6 or 7, teaching music lessons most nights. And so we have a small window And sometimes we're just busy. Sometimes we forget. We forget to watch an episode. But we'll get it in there. It'll just take us a little longer than the average person to get through it, right? But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I keep bending down. I know I don't have to be right next to this microphone, but if it's too low, I feel like I have to lean down. It looks kind of silly in the picture. Oh, okay. I think I'm happy now. I'll try not to touch it. Don't touch the microphone. Don't do it. I'll try real hard. So the other day, we decided to take some things to storage. And we already knew that it was supposed to rain. And not just rain, but thunderstorm. But everything I looked at told me that it was a couple of hours out and we had plenty of time to load up the truck and haul some things to storage. Now, our storage is about 15 miles away. So it's a drive, a little bit of a drive. And I have this here to kind of show you what it looked like that day. And I'm slow because I'm using this finger thing, right? My touchpad. We'll get there. We will get there. Okay, here it is. Maybe. There it is. So there's the sky when we left. It was just starting to cloud up. There we are at storage. Now, those dots on the truck are where I was trying to wipe out the license plate. The sky's getting darker and it's getting darker, and down low toward the horizon, it was just black. And it's getting closer. And we're unloading that truck and the wind's coming up and we're unloading that truck. But we made it. We made it before it started raining. That's determination. That's determination. So I kept walking out and looking because we're between the units. You can't see anything except looking straight up. So I would run down to the end, check the sky because the wind came up, right? And everything looked all right. It's just windy. And there was a few sprinkles. But then that stopped and the wind just kept blowing. And we made it in, we made it out, and we didn't get wet. Except for those few sprinkles I felt when I was out there. I'm hollering, it's starting. He's like, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I was a little stressed about it. Him, not so much. He doesn't stress out about too many things. But I was just glad we made it. Absolutely. Amen. This is the day that God has made. You bet. Let's see, I need to get a little bit more coffee in my cup. Just to top off. All right, get that there. I can't drink left-handed. I gotta drink right-handed. That's good. Good coffee. Those are my favorite type of storms, Dan says. We love to watch the sky. And we're the house. We're the house that when you really should be inside because of the weather, we're outside watching the sky. I don't know. We don't go out during lightning because we know better than to do that. That can be really dangerous. But yeah, as much as we can, we like to be out there watching. I know I'm blinking funny. My eyes itching again. I'm not going to scratch it. But I'm just going to blot it a little. It makes it feel better. Okay. Now my nose itches. Ugh. Okay. Yes, allergies are just so fun. So fun. One of the things we're going to do tonight, and we're so excited, yay, so excited, is we are going to go out and perform play music for the first time, and it's been about a year and 3 months, really. So I haven't decided yet which mask I'm going to wear. Now I have autoimmune issues, so maybe I have to be more careful than the average person. I don't know. I don't know what everybody does. But here's my choices. I have this one, this little pretty one. You can't see it real good this far away, but it's got little gingham flowers on it. Isn't that the cutest thing? Or this one tends to be my favorite right here. This one, well, it's kind of crooked right now. Anyway, I'll iron it before we go. But I like this one. It's my favorite. So it might be the one I end up wearing tonight. I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't know what shirt I'm wearing or anything like that. I'll decide that at the last minute. Oh, Dan says, I like to sit at Lake Michigan and watch the storms come across the lake from Wisconsin. Oh, that would be really cool. So when you say that, I kind of envision being able to see a ways in the distance in the horizon. That's kind of what I envision there. But yeah, an open space where you can see the sky. Yeah. I'm a storm watcher too, and married a storm watcher, so we just kind of have a race to see who can get out there first. Yeah, absolutely. I'm fascinated with the sky. I don't care what's going on. It can be beautiful weather. It can be a cloudless day and a blue sky. It can be white puffy clouds, but not bad weather, just nice puffy clouds. It can be dark rain clouds, the dark clouds. It can be storm clouds. It can be the moon at night. It can be stars at night. I just love the sky. Love the sky. And my favorite way to watch the sky, of course, not during storms, is to just lay on a blanket and look up. Then you don't get that neck ache, right? How many of you have had that neck ache from watching the sky? I have. Yeah, so that's my favorite way, and that's why, is because then I don't get a neck ache. And you don't miss as much because your eyes stay up there. You're not looking back and forth. Dan says you can see the lightning happening over Wisconsin. Oh, that would be so awesome. Nothing makes me sleep like a good thunderstorm. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right on that one. Come on. Not you all. I'm talking to my computer because I'm like tap, tap, tapping and nothing's happening. Yeah. Yeah, I talk to my equipment. There's Have Cheetahville View. Good morning and thank you for being here. And TGIF, thank you for being here. And just saying good morning, everyone. And Karen says, I tried to figure out what the clouds are shaping. Yes. And on those days that are nice days and they're not storm clouds, they're just the white puffy clouds. I love to cloud watch. Actually, I also like to take pictures and look in my pictures and see what the clouds are shaped like. But yeah, I love to, I've loved doing that since I was a little girl. My cousins and I would just lay in the grass. Who needed a blanket then, right? You just laid in the grass and picked out shapes in the clouds. That was one of the fun things that I enjoyed very much. And I still do. I still do. Everybody's saying good morning. And Have Cheetah says good morning. Yeah. All right. I just want to remind everyone If there's someone here you don't know, someone in the chat that you're not familiar with, go check them out. You might make a new friend. You might see some videos that you like. And also want to say thank you to my moderators. I appreciate my moderators very much. So thank you very much. And let's see. We haven't even looked at a moon yet. What? We better go check out a moon video. It'll take me a minute on this touchpad. My mouse went dead, y'all. For the ones just coming in, my mouse went dead. And I am very much a mouse point and click person. All right. I got there. Here we go. Now, this is a daytime moon. And with the daytime moon, I have noticed, and I'm sure it has to do with the sunlight and such, but in the daytime, I don't get the same kind of details with the moon that I get at night. For instance, the craters and things like that. But it sure is pretty seeing it against that blue sky. Here we go. Yeah. So I was sitting here dancing to that music, right? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, my eyes are starting to feel better. I don't know. Maybe it's the coffee. I did just rub my eye, didn't I? I was trying not to rub my eyes. Don't rub your allergy eyes. Don't do it. I don't know if y'all have allergies or not, but itchy eyes are the worst. Just the worst. All right, let's come over here to my comments. Everybody's saying good morning. And there's Diane Phoenix. Good morning and thank you for being here. Welcome. Everybody saying hi. Yeah. Well, I just love y'all. And even when I'm in this allergy state and I look like this, right? I love y'all and you make my day. And I am so glad that you are here. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely. Well, you know what? During that moon video, I drank all my coffee. So let's get some more. Now, the other day, I burned myself really bad on this metal pot. My poor pinky. So today I'm being more careful. I think I was talking and looking at something else and not paying attention, but it got me good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Coffee in the morning. Oh, I keep reaching for my mouse. What good's it gonna do me? It isn't gonna work. Let's see. Dan says, gotta go. Have a good day. Thank you, Dan. You have a good day too. And thank you so much for being here, my friend. Thank you very much. Let's see. I feel like watching my little ladybug and my frog dancing in the breeze. What do you think? I think it's been like 5 years ago now. Time flies, y'all. But I think that would be a good estimate. It's been about 5 years ago that we bought this little ladybug and this frog, and they're on a spring, and you hang it up, and they twist and they turn, but when the breeze is blowing, they bounce. And they are the cutest things. And they hang in our maple tree out by the swing, which also is where the flower gardens are. And I just think they're the cutest things. And so this was earlier in the fall, I believe. And I just looked out there and saw them just dancing away. So I grabbed a camera. Oh, shock. That's what us YouTubers do. We do everything with a camera close by, right? So I grabbed a camera and I got this. Yeah, I like that music too. But they have made me smile so many times. Just looking at them, I just love them. They're cute as can be. And they're just now, this will be the 6th year they're out there in the garden by the swing. And they're just now beginning to show some signs of wear and maybe need repainted this year or maybe next year. I don't know. I have to look at them a little closer. But I just love them. Love them, love them. And they brought me so many smiles. Let's see. Yes, coffee is our friend. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody's saying good morning. And there's Tim. Good morning, Tim. Mo bang for your bucks. Good morning. Now, are you in Oregon yet? Or on the way? When you get there, you tell everyone I said hello, please. Everybody's saying hello, hello. Oh, my eyes are not looking as puffy as they were. My goodness. I'm glad. They're still real itchy. 'Tis the season. And oh my goodness, there's a lot of locust trees in this woods. Yeah, wait till you see my eyes when those are blooming. Yeah. Yeah. So, did you all have any weekend plans already? I already mentioned earlier it's going to be raining here, so we're not going to be out doing anything. We'll probably watch some Walking with Dinosaurs episodes. That's always fun. We might do some more clearing out, decluttering. Oh, he's 15 hours away. I missed it. There it is. He's not in Oregon yet, but he's only 15 hours away. Have Cheetah Will View is doing a podcast Sunday night. Awesome. Very neat. That is something that I'm going to start doing. It's been on my goal list, and I would like to get started. I was in my mind was thinking I would begin podcasting in May, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. So for sure this June, one of the pages I have on Facebook is the Art Whip, and I have a blog. And so I want to get into doing interviews, and for that blog and Facebook page, interview some artists and any ages, just anyone who enjoys art and has fun. And the artistic process doesn't have to be painting and drawing. It can be music, it can be poetry, writing, songwriting. There's many creative forms, woodworking, doing things with your hands and just being creative. Yeah, I haven't interviewed anybody in a while, so I want to get back into that. Now, I never did have podcasts that went along with that. So I'm excited. And then also with my Health Tuesdays, I'd like to do a series of podcasts on that. And then eventually when I'm feeling brave, I want to do interviews on my channel. Because that's something that I really enjoy, when I'm watching someone else's live or someone else's video, or they're interviewing somebody, and whether I know the person or not, I always find it very interesting. And when it is someone I'm familiar with, it's fun to just find out extra little things about them that I might not have known, right? So I think that'll be great fun. I think it will. I'm trying not to plan it to death, because I am one of those people that I plan, and sometimes that keeps you from getting into the action of the actual doing it, right? So that's on my goals. So y'all stay on me and remind me of that goal for the podcasting. And that in itself will get me into doing some interviews again. And so I'm excited. So hooray for your podcast. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all off on that. Everybody saying good morning. There's Angie. Good morning. Everybody saying hi. There you go. Tim says, interview me. Yeah. I'll take you up on that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I was going to be planting flowers this weekend. Luckily, I didn't go out and buy plants yet, because when you live in Missouri, you know that the seasons don't just change and that's it. Mother Nature has to kind of argue with itself, and some mornings it's spring and some days it's summer and everybody has shorts on, and then bam, it's 45 degrees again, like it is today. And you have freeze warnings at night and frost warnings. So I learned that when I'm ready to plant, when I'm actually see outside and it's a good day and it's warm enough and the forecast is kind, the nighttime forecast is kind for plants, I run out and buy them and I plant them that day and the next day. So I hadn't purchased anything yet, and that's a good thing, because it's going to be so rainy. But that just means the ground will be nice and moist and ready for my plants when I get them. So that's not a bad thing at all. That's a good thing. So one of my students is wanting to help with my flower garden. So I sat down and thought about that and how to allow them to have some hands-on. And this is just me. Okay, this is just me. When my students are here for music lessons, for me, music is my fun. Music is one of my happy places. And that's what I want music to be for everybody else, whether you're an adult or you're a youngster. That's my goal for the music for you, is for you to have fun, because music can be a friend when you're by yourself. If you're lonely, it can be keep you company. If you're sad, you can play something and feel better, or at least get your emotions out, right? And I play so many instruments that when they come here, there's instruments everywhere. Right now, right over there in that corner, there's a banjo, there's 3 guitars, there's a tenor guitar, there's 2 Irish whistles, there's a ball drum, there's a bass guitar, there's 2 fiddles, there's what else is over there? Ukulele. There's all kinds of stuff over there. 3 mandolins. So, when you're here for music lessons, especially the kids, they kind of eyeball that stuff, right? And they're like, and 2 pianos. There's 2 pianos in here. They'll be like, "Can I play that?" And it's not the instrument they're here for. And I'm just like, "Sure. We'll take the last few minutes. We'll put up a little early, and we'll do that." So, sometimes they play my banjo, sometimes they play a little bit the violin, sometimes they play the piano, right? And so for them to say they wanted to help plant flowers, I'm like, okay. And because I'm just all about that. If there's something that makes you happy, then we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna save 1 flower pot for them. And because if you come, planting the gardens is like an all day kind of thing, right? So I'm going to save 1 pot, and it's going to be the pot closest to the house, so it's easy to get to. And I'm not going to plant that planter until they're here. And we'll do that together. We'll plant that planter together. That way they have their flowers in their pot. So that's the plan. I got to okay that with some parents. But that's the plan. That's what I'd like to do. I think that would be fun. Let's see here. Sounds exciting. Mother Nature has been very confused this year. Yes. Yes. Okay, now I want to hop back up here just slowly, because I'm on this finger pad thingy, majigger. Okay, so Half Cheetah, when is your podcast? I will try to be there. All right. Sorry if I'm like breathing hard on the microphone. I don't mean to. Sometimes I forget it's there. The other day I was talking with my hands and bumped it like 3 times. Today I'm trying to keep my hands in my lap, except for when I'm drinking my coffee. So far, so good. There it is. Sunday night at 10 p.m. Is that what? Pacific time, Mountain time, Central time, Eastern time. I'm Central Time. So I'm going to write that down over here. So bear with me while I do this because I can't write and talk at the same time. And you're starting a little early at 9:45 Eastern Time. Okay. So that will be 8:45 my time. All right. I actually wrote that down in my Sunday page of my notebook there. Thank you. And we'll start about 9:45 on Mother's Day. Yes. Spaceman Dudley says hello, just flying by. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, that would be good. Thank you. Do that. Community board. Let me write that down. You know, I don't have enough subscribers to have a community tab yet, so I kind of forget. Like, just until recently, I didn't even know that it existed. And so I forget to look at them sometimes. Sometimes they just show up in the notifications, right? That you click on and you can see it or read it. But that's not something I always just like go to a channel and check before I watch a video. So I'm trying to do that because sometimes there's interesting stuff on those community tabs. I am on Instagram. And I think it's just my name. Let me look. Where is Instagram on my phone? Instagram, where are you? There it is. Well, it's just my name. I'm not seeing my name anywhere on here. I see my picture. So it must be Ava Potterfield because that's my name. Yeah, I'm real tech savvy, aren't I? I'm on there a lot. What's my name? What's my name? Anybody know my name? Oh, looky there. TGIF is on it. Look at that. You found me. All right, now let me get back over here to my chat. Everybody's saying hi. Breakfast ready? Yeah. Enjoy that breakfast. That would be great. Thank you very much. And there it is. There it is, in case you didn't see it there in the chat. TGIF put that up there. And there's Jenny's joint. Good morning. And Cheetah says, if anyone wishes to connect, I will send you a link as well. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. And I hope you're having an awesome day, Jenny. I'm having an allergy day, so my eyes are real puffy and I may look cranky, but I'm not cranky and I'm really not squinting either. They're just that puffy. They really, really are. Yeah. I think I hear a trash truck out there. Well, let's see. You know me. If you're familiar with my channel, all summer, spring, summer, and fall, I'm out in my flower gardens. And if I'm not working in them, I'm out there saying sweet little things to them and talking to them so they know I love them, right? Because I love my flowers. And I've been dreaming about flowers. So here's just a little reminder of what it will look like before too long. Yeah, I missed my flowers. Last year, with the petunias, I planted various colors in pots together. This year, I think I'm going to do individual colors to a pot. Um, they were pretty mixed together, but I think they'd be even prettier. Maybe. I don't know. It's going to be an experiment. We'll see which way I like it the best. Um, and then that'll determine what I do the following year. But I liked those striped ones. I had never seen the multicolor, the red and yellow, and I was somewhere else at a garage sale last summer, and they had the most beautiful, like deep velvet purple ones with white stripes, and they were gorgeous. So I'm going to look for some of those too. They said they got them at a local greenhouse, but I don't remember which one. So I'll just have to kind of go look around, see what I can find. Let's get back over here to these comments. All right, there we go. Up, and there's coffee and donuts. Spaceman says, y'all have a great day. Thank you, you two, and thank you for coming. Everybody's saying hi. And there's Konamon Studio. Thank you for being here. I've got a coughing going on here. Yeah, you like those colors. I just really like the colors. And in that last picture, it's not just the flowers either. The side view where you can see the stems and the leaves. And I don't know if you noticed in that last picture, they're almost velvety tendrils, right? Kind of fuzzy. They just look so soft. I enjoy everything about them. All right. Angie's going to look for you on Sunday. And Konamon's having his coffee. Don't talk about garage sales. It costs me money to go to them. I know, right? Yeah. And, you don't go to garage sales because you're like, I got a little bit of money. I'll find something cheap. Because, oh my gosh, that's when you find everything, right? Yeah, everything. So many things that you just gotta have. You didn't even know you needed them until you saw them, right? Now that you saw it, you know you need it. You know you need it. That's what happens to me anyway. I don't know what y'all's experience is, but that's what happens to me. My favorite garage sale find, and I hadn't even known there was such a thing, But when you're cooking in the frying pan, I saw on TV some cooking show. There's so it's round and it has a handle. Oh, I just bumped my microphone again. It's round and it has a handle, just like a frying pan is round with a handle, right? And when you're frying, you put that screen over the top of the pan and it keeps the grease spatters from popping up and going everywhere, right? So it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta have one of those. I gotta have one. And I had just seen it like 3 days prior to going to garage sales for the weekend. And I found one stuck in a box for $0.25. Everything in that box was $0.25. And I found one and I was so excited, and I took it up to pay for it, and I was like so excited. I bought other stuff too, but I was so excited. And they're like, "What is that?" I don't even know what it is. So I told them what it was, but I was so excited. And I've had that for probably 3 years now, and it's just now starting to wear out. So I think I'm going to have to break down and buy a new one probably within the next few weeks. Yeah, but that was my favorite garage sale find in recent history. Bargains, bargains, bargains. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we're getting closer to the weekend. Yay! I get to go play music tonight. Yay! I'm looking excited. I'm very excited about that and looking forward to going and seeing some people I haven't seen in over a year. Yeah. We've been hibernating, and that's what I call it. And in the winter, in a normal year, in the winter time, with my arthritis, the cold really zaps me, makes me sore, makes me swell. So I don't usually go very many places in the winter normally. And I call it hibernating. I just tell people I hibernate for the winter because I got to stay out of the cold. And especially my neighbors, because in the summer and spring and summer when it's warm, we're outside all the time, and then I'm not out anymore. So I feel like I'm being unfriendly. So I just tell them, don't forget I hibernate for the winter. They're all like, yeah, okay, we got you. Let's see. I was going to buy a George Foreman grill, and I told him I pressed my sandwiches on it, and they said, not for sale anymore. Thank you for telling us. Oh my gosh. That's what I was afraid was going to happen with that screen for the frying pan. In fact, as we're walking to the car, that's what my husband said. I think they wanted that. And I'm like, too bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. So don't tell people what things are for. No. Darn. That would have been a great way to get a Foreman grill. You know, they make great. I don't have a Foreman grill, but I have a little sandwich maker grill that does a single sandwich, and it's great. I really like that because then I can even toast my lunch meat sandwiches for my lunch, right? If I'm having a ham and cheese sandwich, oh my gosh, that's so good pressed in there. And grilled cheese pressed in there. Tuna melts. Does anybody here eat tuna melts? That used to be a big thing at restaurants like 15 years ago, and now not so much. I don't really see them on menus anymore. But they're a good toasted sandwich too. Now I'm getting hungry. Forget donuts. We want toasted sandwiches. Yeah. My favorite would be ham. Ham and cheese, but even without cheese, if I'm out of cheese, even just ham grilled like that, a toasted sandwich. Mm-mm-mm. Now, somebody told me peanut butter sandwich is good toasted. Peanut butter and jelly is a good toasted sandwich. I've not tried that, but I bet it would be. I bet it would be. And Diane uses her foreman to reheat burritos. Genius. Oh, that would be good for chicken wraps too. Ooh, we're getting all kinds of good ideas this morning. Yeah. Oh, now I'm really hungry. We like those chicken wraps. I love burritos, by the way. I love burritos. And I like I'm doing intermittent fasting, and that's one. So when you're intermittent fasting, you still try to get all your protein in for the day, right? Because the idea is not to go without food. The idea is when you don't eat, your body burns the fat while you're fasting. So when I do eat, I try to get in all my protein in. So I usually for lunch, I just skip breakfast and eat at lunch. Um, have my favorite thing to have is a breakfast burrito that for me is I can't say it, but sauteed. There you go. Sauteed onions. The equivalent of one. Now I have the sauce tube of sausage, right? So I just cut off, and it's already round. I cut off the equivalent of one sausage patty and fry it up in my pan and my onions, and then I put an egg in there, and then cheese. Ooh, the cheese. And then I slather that baby down with salsa. And that's my first thing I eat for the day. And then eating almonds for snacks, almonds, walnuts, um and just make sure you get your protein in. So that's my favorite way, because with the sausage protein, with the egg protein, that's a good protein slam, right? That's what I call it. I don't know if there's something you're supposed to call it, but it's my protein slam. Get that protein in there. Konaman says you can pick up those screens at Asian markets, and they have somewhere a barrier for the back of your stove. Yes, I need that too. I need that as well. Um, we do fry a lot of food here. We cook a lot of hamburgers, um, chicken, but I I will have to feature this channel on one of my lives because it's oven fried chicken, but it's all seasoned up and it's so delicious. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And you just put it all in the cast iron pan and put it right in the oven. And oh my gosh, so good. So good. But yes, every time I'm cleaning my stove and that backsplash by the stove, yeah, I need something there. Absolutely. Good morning, Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles. Good morning. And Konaman, I want a grilled cheese sandwich with bacon. Yeah. Oh, everything is good with bacon. Oh, and I've talked about it before, but our son came to me and showed me his phone, and he's like, check this out. And I'm like, what in the world? And I'm like making this face, and he's like, you got to cook that at least once. It was a burrito with macaroni and cheese, and the creamy kind of macaroni and cheese, and bacon in a burrito, rolled up as a burrito. I'm like, okay, I'll make it once. We made that and we love it. Oh my gosh. We try to have it at least once a month just for a treat because it's so, so good. Yes. So good. There's forever best friend. Good morning. She says you had me at salsa. I had peanut butter and jelly on toast, but never pressed. I've never had peanut butter and jelly on toast, but I do like the peanut butter. Where it warms up the peanut butter, it just changes the texture, doesn't it? It's so good. Um, I eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches though when I'm in like hungry and want a snack real quick. Yes, serious protein. Absolutely. Hey, let's get up here in this. The George Foreman is not for grilling anymore. I have one of the old ones, so I can still grill on my George Foreman. I haven't bought one of the new ones. Yes, my husband and I were just talking about this, getting a fryer, a deep fryer. He likes to make, cut up his own French fries, and he likes to make homemade waffle fries, but the waffle cutter I got him was plastic and it didn't last very long. So we're going to have to invest in a metal one. And even looking for used ones, they're not very inexpensive. So we're saving up for it. And if we find one in the meantime that's costs less, we'll probably grab it. But we do need a new one and a heavy one that's going to last a while, because it was very sad when it broke. Oh, we were so sad. So sad. Diana says, I have to be on a vegan, lower protein, low phosphorus, low potassium diet for my kidneys. Yeah. Yeah. And you love your air fryer. My mom has an air fryer, and that's on our list to get to, as well as a deep fryer. Simply because right now, my husband, when he fries stuff like the French fries and the things like that, it's just in a pan on the stove. We have one pan that is set aside for deep frying, so we can reuse the oil in it, right? And I just think it would be safer to have one of the new deep fryers. So we're going to check into that. And Forever Best Friend says, I'm on a seafood diet. Everything I see, I eat. That's funny. I love it. That's me trying to use my touchpad. I put a new battery in it right before I started, and it's just not the battery. I had noticed for about the last 2 weeks it's not been real responsive. I've had to find there's a sweet spot where you have to have your finger, and it's kind of like migrated from here to down here on the edge, where I'd have to click it to make it work. And it just went ahead and decided to quit. I got to remember that's a new battery and take that battery out, though. So, yeah, that's on the list. I just saw a question, but my chat jumped to, oh, it didn't jump. I just took that off. Let's see. We've already been there. There's where we left off. So, how's that sourdough starter coming along? It isn't. I didn't start it yet. I got busy and I forgot. I forget about it till I'm like making a sandwich or something. And I'm like, oh, sourdough bread. And that makes great Texas toast too. So yeah, I need to get my sourdough. I actually joined a sourdough group on Facebook, and I think the Needy Homesteader has some sourdough, a lot of sourdough. I know. I don't think I know she has a lot of sourdough bread videos. So I'm going to look through there and see in her series and see if the first one is starting your own starter. And that way I have it on paper, I can read it, and then in a video I can see it. And that will hopefully guarantee me some success. But I did buy my yeast, and it's up in the cabinet, sitting there doing no good because I haven't done anything with it. So maybe that's what I'll do this weekend since the weather's going to be bad and we can't get out. Maybe I will do so. Check with me during next week's live, and I will have a different answer to that question. Oh, I know. Air frying is so much better for you, for us. Yes. There's Will's Wanderlust. Hello, good morning. You've been secluded in the mountains. That sounds wonderful. Yes. Cheetah says sourdough is, well, see, I clicked on it and there it is. Sourdough is tasty. And there's Ron Darrell. Good morning. Good morning. And Diane says, yes, it is, meaning healthier for us. I air fry potatoes for the kids. Light spray of olive oil, and they get very crisp. Y'all are talking me into an air fryer. I'm just saying. Everybody saying hi. Awesome. We are only a few followers away from hitting our goal. That is awesome, Forever Best Friends. Awesome. Let's see. What is your goal? That will be the next question. What's your goal, girl? Host our celebration Thursday at 8 p.m. And Diane asked if I knew the Needy Homesteader and her husband were in a horrid wreck, and her husband was killed a few months ago. Actually, I did. And that is actually, I was not subscribed to them and had not watched them. When that happened, a lot of people I was subscribed to talked about it and how she was afraid her channel was going to die. And that's what she was asking, was for prayers, of course, and for us to watch some videos and comment on some videos to help keep her channel alive during this year while she's recuperating, because she has a long road ahead of her. That's when I subscribed and I started watching her videos as a show of support for her and her family. And yes, that was a horrible, horrible accident. Absolutely horrible. If you air fry, their oils come off of the fries from the original frying, so it's much better and healthier. It's so good. Yes, my mom agrees. She's been singing the praises of her air fryer. She bought one about 6 months ago. And yeah. Let's see. Is TGIF still here? Let's see if I have a moderator in my chat. If I do, TGF, if you are still here, would you drop Forever Best Friends link so we can help them reach their goal? There might be somebody here that's not connected with them. Have Cheetah just connected with them. Thank you. Yes, it was terribly sad. It sure was. And I watch videos every day. And she did wonderful cooking videos. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of bread videos, and I used to do some canning. Now, growing up, my grandmothers all did canning. My mom did canning. I really didn't do any canning for myself until probably 10 years ago. And those were just with the smaller jars. I have a small pressure cooker. So it won't be this year, but I'm hoping next year's when I plan to buy a larger canner so that I can do some um, bigger canning in the bigger jars. My canner currently just holds the small jars. Like if you buy a can of green beans at the store, the regular size, where it would be enough green beans for 2 or 3 people, they're that size, which is fine for us because there's a, depending on when it is, there's either 2 of us or 3 of us here to eat. So that is plenty. But I don't know. For storage reasons, I don't know why, but for storage reasons, it just looks to me, to my eyes, okay, it just looks so much better with the larger jars. And I bought some gallon size jars this year. I want to do some dry canning with like flour and sugar, to have a way to store that for in my food storage, because it can last, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think I read that you can save that flour for like 20 years if it's canned. So dry pack canning, I think is what you call that. And so I want to try that and see how it goes. What would be fantastic would be to have a freeze dryer. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That would be so fantastic. But that's not anything in the immediate future, if at all. But I am going to get out my food dehydrator and dehydrate some fruit. That's in the plans. And yeah, I plan to be doing some cooking videos and things like that. And I had originally thought I'd be doing them already all along, but I just hadn't been. So some of it will just be plain everyday cooking, and some of it will be trying out some new recipes, and let my family be the guinea pigs. I tried out 2 new recipes lately, and they liked them. So my question always is this: would you eat that again? That's what I'll ask them. Would you eat that again? And we don't all have the same tastes. I like seasoned food. My husband does not want seasoned food. So that just means either I cook separately, like when I'm making burritos, I like the cooked in flavors of the peppers and the onions. So I will have my pan with the peppers and the onions and the meat. And then I will have his pan without the peppers and the onions over here. And other times I'll just saute stuff on the side and then add it to my own plate. Sometimes it's good that way, but there's just some things that the cooked in flavor is what you got to have. And so when it's one of those, then I have 2 pans going at the same time. So we're all happy because that's what it's about, being happy. Diana went to get another cup of Kona. And Konaman says, everybody take care. I have to get back to the koi pond and finish cleaning the filter. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. And there is Forever Best Friends link. Thank you for dropping that. Thank you so much. And yes. So Cheetah says, I lost my wife 8 years ago, the 20th of May. And she has a long road ahead, talking about the needy homesteader. Yes. And there's Amora. Hello. Hello, my friend. Hello. Now I'm thinking we need to do a food collab video. What are we cooking? What are we going to cook? Oh, my eyes are starting to feel better. It's been an awful allergy day today so far. Good morning, Backroads Art Studio. Good morning. Thank you for being here. You're listening and painting. Awesome. And Amora says, I tried a new one at my husband's grill birthday party. I took bacon slices with melted cheese with beef in the middle and then on the grill. Oh, that sounds delicious. Delicious. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hungry. And Will's Wanderlust says, I just cook my spicy meal after I finish the others. Only use one pan. Just my food takes a little bit longer. I've done that too, but it depends on what I'm cooking. There's times I'll do that, exactly that. I'll do, especially when I'm cooking eggs, because we all like our eggs different. So with that one, I just use one pan and we just kind of whoever gets to go first goes first. And the cook is always last, right? And but for some of the things that take longer to cook, I'll just get the two pans out because we each have our own cast iron pans. So, and I have two great big ones and a medium, and then I have one that's just like for a single serving of whatever you're making for one person. That's little. And I love that pan, but I've got to find a spatula to fit it because my spatulas are all the regular size spatulas and they're very clumsy in that little pan. So I got to find a better spatula, smaller one. There's Victoria. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here. And Diane's back with fresh coffee. Awesome. TGIF has to run. Thank you for being here. I'm clicking on your comment. It's not working. There it is. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Ron says, y'all are making me hungry. Just don't anybody get hangry, okay? Don't get hangry. We're all hungry. Just don't get hangry. Don't get hangry. Morris says, oh, now I could eat an omelet with ham and green. Yeah. We're all getting hungry. Oh, well, I can't eat till 11 o'clock. So it's water and coffee for me till then. That's a good thing. It's all right. I'm not complaining one bit. Just now I don't know what I'm going to eat. I think for dinner I'm going to put some chicken in the slow cooker. Or make that oven fried chicken again because it is so good. I am glad I'm not the only one that gets hangry. Will's Wanderlust says, I'm always hangry when I'm hungry. Me too, Diane. I am laughing. That is funny. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one that gets hangry. Absolutely. Yes, and see, Amora is 16:21. I'm new to military time, so I'm having to do the math. So what is it? Is that 4 o'clock in the morning there? I got a military clock for my new alarm clock. Now, I didn't buy it because it did military time. I bought it because of I just put this out there. I can sleep through an alarm like nobody's ever seen. Okay. So I had to buy an alarm clock that was specifically supposed to wake up somebody who sleeps through alarms. And the snooze button, you know how usually you get to push it 2 or 3 times and then it turns off and doesn't go anymore? No. This snooze button on this clock will keep going until I turn it off. And so, like on a Saturday morning when I think I ought to get up, so I set the alarm, but then I don't want to get up just yet. I have been known to hit that snooze for like an hour, which doesn't make my family really happy, but it made me happy. And I've yet to sleep through that alarm. So it was a good investment. But it has military time on it. And so y'all, you ever have those moments? I've had those moments where you're just really tired. You're so tired and you lay down for a nap, but you slept so hard and so well and so good that when you wake up, you don't know if it's like 7 in the morning or it's 7 at night, and you don't know. You're confused. You don't know for sure. That happened to me, and because my clock is military time, I knew immediately as soon as I looked at my clock that it was 7 p.m. the same day and not 7 a.m. the next morning. Oh, that's so disorienting when you wake up from a nap and you just feel like you slept all night long, right? Yeah. So I was very thankful for my military time clock. Will's Wanderlust can't help it. Can't help it. I'm hangry. Can't help it. Ron. Ron says my belly button's getting close to my backbone. Oh, it's not 4 in the morning. It's 4 in the evening. Oh, of course. Of course. 04 would be morning. I'm telling you, I'm new at this, so. Diane says 4:21 p.m. And Amora says it's funny you call it military time. We just call it 24-hour clocks. Yes, we have those moments. I love it. Oh my goodness, there's Bob the Raptor and Joe. Good morning, good morning. You know, I asked them one time when they were here, I asked them the first time they were here, I asked, what do reptiles have in the morning? Because mammals have coffee or hot tea, and raptors have coffee too. Who knew? So welcome, welcome, and I hope you've got your coffee. I hope it's just the way you like it. Perfect. Mine would be absolutely perfect if I had a little French vanilla creamer in here, but I keep forgetting to buy any. I don't drink it in there every day, but sometimes you just want a treat, and I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, the raptors are hangry. Look out. The raptors are hangry. They're going to get some prey. Is it going to be bacon prey? Because we've been talking about bacon. We've been talking about fried chicken. We've been talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. What all we've been talking about? Fried potatoes, burritos, breakfast burritos, salsa. Do reptiles like salsa? I love salsa. Good morning, and thank you for being here. Cheetah says cheetahs get chicken. Woo! Morris Morris says we better run then. The raptors are here. Looking for prey. Oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. I love it. Well, I'm gonna have some water. There's still some in there. The rafters. Definitely, in my head, I hear your raptor voices, and I almost tried to sound like them, but I know I can't. Definitely want some healthy, like sausage or bacon, because lettuce is undigestible garbage. My husband and I love your videos. I love it. And he will hear your voices and he will say, "You watching those dinosaurs?" Yep. Yep. It's them. It's them. And he'll come over and sit there. Uh-oh. Oh no. Danger, danger. Will's Wanderlust just started some bacon hash and eggs and diced ham and peppers, and the raptors are on the prowl. So you better make sure your door's locked and your windows are shut unless you're making enough to share. Because the raptors are on the prowl and they don't want any lettuce. Let's see. My schedule in the morning: first cup, no talking or dog can't bark. 2 cups, one eye open. After the second cup, I'm somewhat civilized. Okay, Will's Wanderlust, we are all coming over for that breakfast. Raptors and all, here we come. So you better get your big pan out. I hope you got that big pan. Sounds like a 2 skillet cooking out to me. Up, the raptors say that sounds awesome. They're on the way. They're on the way. And Will's Wanderlust's gotta have that 2 cup of coffee morning too. My mom's rule is don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. Oh my goodness. There's Cranky Frankie. Good morning. Good morning. I'm having an allergy day, so I'm kind of got a cough going on. Put the locks on and hide the food. Oh, the raptors say they find it much easier to give a drive-through mammals some paper rectangles. They do. I've seen their videos. They hop right in the car and they go through that drive-through, and is it usually Bob that goes to the drive-through and orders the food? I want to say it is. Sometimes they go together. But yeah, they go to the drive-through a lot. Amora. Amora, if you are not familiar with Bob the Raptor and Joe, you need to check out their channel because they are hilarious. I love them. I love them. So, they take turns driving. Okay. All right. And they do sometimes. My cat is trying to get in the house. He's like knocking on the door. He'll have to wait just a minute. He's knocking pretty good. Yeah, if there's anybody here that you're not familiar with, go check each other out because y'all are just amazing. You're all amazing. And Will's Wanderlust, I hope you're making a video on that meal you're cooking because it sounds really good and our mouths are watering. Oh my goodness. I suppose I should get off of here and go get some done. This is just such a relaxed morning. I'm having a ball. And yeah. And Cranky Frankie, it's good to see you. And I came to one of your lives just as it was ending the other day. So I didn't get to say hi, but I will watch for another one. I don't know for sure what your schedule is. If you have a certain time you go, it might have been Friday night or Saturday night. I don't remember what night it was, but I'll watch. I'll watch for you and come to another one. Ron Terrell. Ron says, I'm set in my ways. No woman can put up with me. Oh, there's NDT. Good morning. Hello, hello. Jenny says, have a great day, everyone. And there's the Raptors. Joe says, who's Bob, drive like a stegosaurus. Joe drives like a maniac. I'm surprised he doesn't get stopped by the police mammals. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. I drive like a stegosaurus. Diana says, Ron, I stay single for the same reason. Oh, good. Amora just became friends with Bob and Joe, the Raptors. Awesome. NDT's asking, how's everybody been? We are great. We're hungry. Some of us are hangry. We've been talking about a lot of food and air fryers and Foreman grills and grilled sandwiches and fried chicken and burritos and ham and eggs and so some of us are hangry. Will's Wanderlust got hangry and now they're in the kitchen cooking up some food. They're making enough for everyone, so I think we're going to go eat food over there. Except Bob and Joe, I don't know if they're going over there or they're going through the drive-thru. Not sure. Awesome. Bob and Joe say thank you. Wait. Took me 2 tries for this to work. For those coming in, I'm a little disoriented because my wireless mouse bit the dust today. And so I'm on my touchpad, which I never use because it irritates me trying to navigate. So, Backroads Art Studio says, man, y'all reminded me I need to eat. Maybe that's why I'm angry. I think we're all going to have to go get some food. Oh, yeah, I like some food. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kira says single is my style. I love it. Oh, my goodness. I think all this laughing and smiling has made my allergy eyes better. Look, they're actually open. They were just little slits. Yay. See, y'all make my day every single time, but you made me laugh and smile so much today that my allergy eyes, the swelling went away and my eyes are working again. Amora says, Ava, I tried this morning to get a frog video, but maybe they got scared off by the raptors. They have been on the prowl. Absolutely. I tried to get the tree frogs singing a couple of nights ago, and every time I would turn the camera on, they would stop. I don't know why. They would sing with me standing there. My camera made no noise whatsoever, but when I turned it on, they stopped. So I didn't get anything that time, but I will try again. NDT asks, how's the weather from y'all's area? It's been raining here for 2 days, off and on mostly. Yeah, I'm in Missouri, and it's supposed to rain later today, and it's supposed to rain all weekend here. So I'm probably going to be watching the dinosaur series. Um, Bob and Joe. I bought the Walking with Dinosaurs series for my husband for his birthday. So we've been watching that. And it's been very interesting. Very interesting. Ron says, "You laugh so much your cheeks hurt." Cheeks on my face, he says. Oh my gosh. Diana says, "That is when you laugh so long your cheeks hurt." Diane says it's 53 and partly sunny in Indiana. When I started this at 8 o'clock this morning, it was 45 degrees where I am. But the sun's out now, so it might be warming up. I hope so. Because we went from wearing shorts to then I had to wear my jacket when I went outside. It'll get here. The weather will settle down. And my flowers will get planted. Absolutely will get planted sometime soon. So let's see. So since this live started, I now have on my list to buy an air fryer, a new, maybe not a George Foreman grill, but a grill I can use to toast sandwiches and heat up, cook burritos on. What else? What else was on my list of things to get? Oh, the round screen to cover the frying pan with so it doesn't splash everywhere. Oh, and a new screen for the backsplash. And it seems like there was something else y'all were talking about that now that I know I need, right? One thing at a time. I'll save up for one thing at a time. Let's see. It is our mission, Ava and mine, to get the frogs on video. Absolutely. But they're jumpy and camera shy. We need the raptors to help trap them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know why they quit singing when I turned my camera on because I mean it made no noise at all. Because after the second time they quit singing when I pushed the record, I actually listened the next two times I turned it on, and it was my phone and a touch screen, so there wasn't even a button to push. I just touched my screen. So the only thing I can figure out is maybe lighting somehow changed. I didn't notice it, but maybe because I don't know why they would quit singing just because I turned the video recorder on. No idea. No idea. Will's Wanderlust says, "Come on over. It's 45 and cloudy on the water here in northern Michigan." Awesome. NDT says, "I got an air fryer and I only used it once so far. But the George Foreman gets used a lot." Yes. My mom, she uses her air fryer like every other day. She just loves it. Hello, Matilda Film TV channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. NDT says the frogs are camera shy. They were. I never had that experience before like that. Oh, Victoria is back. I missed it, but I saw that comment. Victoria's back. Hello. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, and Victoria's getting ready to babysit soon. How fun. How fun. There's Thrifty Angela. Good morning. Oh, I don't know if you saw, I forget whose live I was in, but I mistakenly thought it was TGIF. I told that I loved their video, and it turns out it was your video. And so it was Thrifty Angela's video. You did one where you did in March, you did the St. Patrick's Day welcome wreath, and I loved it. I loved it. So I'm going to have to do something like that for next year. Absolutely. I'm going to be paying attention and see what you got going on next year for St. Patrick's Day for sure. And, you know, I've been thinking about that, and I think I might enjoy having a wreath on the door that gets changed with the seasons and the holidays. And so that's something I'm going to look into. And you've inspired me, Angela, to go shop and see what's out there and gather up to make my own wreaths. I've had Christmas wreaths up and love them. So I think it would be fun. I think it would be really fun. So I'm going to try to do that. But first I have to get that sourdough starter going because I'm being held accountable. Good morning, good morning. Well, looky there. Floss is here. Thank you very much. Welcome. It's a slower scroll with my touchpad, but I think I'm doing better than I thought I was going to do. Angela says it's okay. There's so many videos. Well, that one was yours. So thank you very much. Thank you. I enjoy doing crafts and the forgot what I was gonna say. I don't remember what I was gonna say. There it went. I need more coffee. I can't talk and read comments either. I forget what I'm saying. Chat mode. All right. NDT says I enjoyed chatting a little with y'all. I gotta go. Y'all take care. Stay safe and have a great rest of the day and stream. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here. Oops. Knocked that mic right in the head. And Angela says, I do a wreath for every holiday. My husband laughs at me, but I love it. I love them too. And one of my favorite things that I've seen you do was the picture frames, taking the glass and making that lantern with the glass sides. And then decorating that on the inside and around it. I thought that was so pretty. And if I had a safe place to sit something like that where my cats wouldn't knock it off and break it, I would totally do that. Absolutely, because it was so pretty. There's Thin Blue Lane. Good morning. Good morning. And Ron says, folks, have a good day. I got to get moving before I turn into a slug. Yes, and you got to get some food in that belly because we can't have your belly button being clear to your backbone, buddy. Oh, my goodness. Oh my gosh. My chat's jumping and my finger thing is slow. There we go. You almost ordered this mic last night. This is a Blue Yeti Professional Ultimate, I think is what it was called. I really like it. And I'm going to be doing some music recording with it. So I'm excited about that too. And my phone's ringing. It'll quit in a minute. Everybody's saying hi. Diane says sourdough starter makes great gifts. 7 friends a week get a starter and a recipe. Oh, how fun! How fun. Yeah, I used to do that, and it used to be such a popular thing that all you had to do is tell someone, "I need a starter for some sourdough," and somebody, if they didn't have one, they knew somebody who did, right? And so you got together and got your starter. I don't know of anyone locally who has any going. So I'm going to start my own and hopefully it works. And then the bread tastes good. I, I maybe won't give any away till I've cooked my first batch of bread and had it taste tested. Oh my goodness. But yes, I love it. And I'm getting so hungry talking about all this food today. Everybody saying hi. And I'm squinting because I have an allergy ice today and I'm not frowning. Oh, that Leonard was one of your favorites too. I loved it. There's Fantastic Life Ventures. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Karen's got to get moving. This is the longest I've sat here in a live. This has just been a very relaxed day. Talking about food and kitchen equipment. Yeah. We all got hangry. The raptors were here. They had to go find some prey. And I found out I'm not the only one who gets hangry. That's always good to know. You're never alone. You probably have friends who get hangry too. They just haven't talked about it. It's okay to be hangry. Oh my gosh. I love y'all. I have laughed so much today. My cheeks do hurt. My little cheekies. We've been laughing since 8 o'clock this morning. Angela says, I get hangry all the time. Oh my gosh, we all got hangry there for a while because we were talking about a lot of food. Oh my goodness. Well, I am going to make me a breakfast burrito with sauteed onions and sausage and eggs and cheese and a lot of salsa. It's a salsa kind of day today. And it's Cinco de Mayo. I greeted everybody earlier today and told them all happy Cinco de Mayo. So happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Floss says, I used to have an Amish cake recipe that had a starter, and everyone I knew had the starter. There was and I don't know if it was that exact same one, but I had an Amish bread recipe that was sweet like a cake. It seemed like more of a cake to me. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if anybody around has that either. Um we'll have to investigate. We'll have to investigate and see what we can find. So if you find a recipe for starting a starter for that, let me know. Let me know. Cuz yeah, I remember that being so good. So good. You know what other kind of this isn't a starter bread, but it's one of my favorite breads? Banana bread. Banana bread. Yum. Oh yeah. Angela says that sounds good. Morris says we all get hangry, but then we just need to eat so we can smile again. Well, so far this morning I've been laughing through my hangriness. Blue Lane says the coffee is on. I'm going to clean up the kitchen a little bit before Nancy wakes up so that it will be a nice surprise for her. Peace. All right. That's a very nice thing to do this morning. Enjoy that coffee. Thanks for being here. Angela says, it's funny. I'm doing my grocery order online as we speak, and you're not helping. Oh my gosh. You know how many extra things I would have ordered already if I was making my online grocery purchase right now during this live, and how many kitchen gadgets I'd have on there. Oh my goodness. Angela loves banana bread too. I think I'm gonna have to make some banana bread. So I'll have to make a list because I don't have any bananas right now. So I have to get some bananas. Somebody said, might have been on Facebook. It was one of those pictures with the picture of like the green banana and the various stages of ripening bananas, right? And somebody said they freeze the black ones and save them for banana bread. Can you freeze bananas? I don't know. I will have to investigate that too. Because if you can, that might be something I start doing. Yes, we've been laughing out loud all morning. My cheeks are like hurting. I love it. I love it. Oh, wait. Diane says, and now Food Network is sending me recipes. Oh my gosh, I am a recipe junkie. I love recipes. I want every recipe there is on the planet, and I want them emailed to me. I want them messaged to me. I want them Facebook to me. I want links. I want books. I have okay, it's confession time. You ready? I have an entire drawer in my file cabinet of just cookbooks. I know, I know, I know, I know. I looked through them, and in every single cookbook, I've looked through it and picked at least 1 to 5 recipes to use for cooking videos, which I haven't made yet. I haven't got around to doing those. I need to do that. And I marked it inside the cover, the page. So that when I want to experiment on my family, experiment on my family in the kitchen, making new recipes, and they're the guinea pigs that get to try them out, then I will have all kinds of recipes ready to go. Ready to go. And Backroads Art Studio, I peel and freeze them. And you're talking about bananas? Do you have to prep them with anything? You got to put lemon juice on them or anything like that? Because I had never heard of freezing bananas before. When we have them start going black and we don't want to eat them, that's when we used them for bread. But it would be nice to freeze them and have them for later. So I'm interested in that process. You peel them, cube them, and then I'm interested to know if you have to put lemon juice or anything like that on them. Floss says, somewhere I have my mom's favorite banana bread recipe. It is a Swedish one. Oh, wow. That would be awesome. I would be interested in making that recipe if you find it and if you want to share it. I know not everybody shares family recipes, and I would not be offended by that. But yeah, that sounds delicious. All right. But he's saying hi. Floss says yes, you can freeze bananas. They're good for making banana bread with. Awesome. I'm gonna have to try that out. Well, that sounds easy. Just throw them in the freezer. Nothing on them. Whoops, I missed it. Backroad says doesn't put anything on them either, and they're also good for smoothies. All right. Y'all talked me into it. I'm going to freeze some bananas. Maybe not till next week, but I don't know when I'll be back at the grocery store. I'm going to freeze some bananas. In fact, I'm writing it down. I write it down so I don't forget. Freeze bananas. All right. I know you can freeze them only like bananas and ice cream, but homemade banana ice cream is good. And I like Swedish poken bread. What is poken bread? Excuse me. I didn't mean to be so close to the microphone. I think it echoed. And Diane, cauliflower vegan nachos. I'm in heaven. That sounds good. That sounds really good. I love cauliflower. And I love cabbage. Anybody else love cabbage? Cabbage is so good. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm. All right. Well, I'm going to come over here for a minute. Bear with me. I have trouble talking when I'm reading and doing stuff at the same time. Where? Boy, I miss having my mouse. I know I'm frowning. I won't be. Oh, I'm not seeing it, so maybe it's gone. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right. Okay. All right. I'm back. Sorry about that. Little something I needed to take care of. It came in handy when someone gave me a whole case of bananas. I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to freeze me some bananas because that would be handy to have in the fridge for making bread, for the ice cream. Banana ice cream is one of my favorites too. Oh my goodness. And there's nothing like homemade ice cream, right? It is the best. The best. I hear a lawnmower. Somebody's mowing. The sounds of summer are here. Can you hear the mower? Hopefully they don't mow my flowers. Hummingbird cake. Hummingbird cake is another good one. I'm going to gain weight thinking about all of this. Me too, but isn't it great? Oh, so I'm not familiar with hummingbird cake. I'd have to look that up. Hummingbird cake. I am going to be making my favorite cake. It's not homemade from scratch, but chocolate cake with milk chocolate icing. Double dose of chocolate. Yes, that's what I need. Double dose of chocolate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ever had a pig picking cake? No. Y'all know I need to know what all these things are. I need to know what the pig picking cake is. I need to know what the hummingbird cake is. Amora says the one she talked about is a Swedish white, dark, good bread. Mmm. Finally have it in Denmark. Let's see. Did anybody else? I'll be glad when I have my mouse back. Okay, I saw those. Let's look over here because sometimes this chat is quicker over here. Nope, they're both even and caught up. Well, y'all, I didn't realize it's been a while. I've been on here for 2 hours. Oh my gosh. I have a work live at 11. I got to get ready for. As long as I'm there by 11, I'm okay. I don't have to go anywhere. It's here, but yeah. So I've got to go here in a minute. The journey awaits. I'm working, so can't stay. Just wanted to say good morning. Good morning, and thank you so much. Floss says, I think I know where that recipe is hiding. Ooh! That would be awesome. Diane says, pig pickin' cake is yellow cake with mandarin oranges, pineapple, and whipped cream icing. Oh my gosh. I'm writing that down. Yellow cake with mandarin, oranges, pineapple. Mandarin oranges are one of my favorites. Pineapple is my husband's favorite. So I bet that would be a hit. Pineapple and whipped cream icing. Ooh, how awesome. How awesome. Oh, I'm not hangry anymore, but I am hungry. Oh, now we've moved on to the dessert section of this live. That does sound good. That sounds really good. And I wrote it down. Yellow cake with mandarin oranges and pineapple and whipped cream icing. That is totally going to be happening in my kitchen as soon as I get it here from the grocery store. Because I don't have any mandarin oranges, I don't have any pineapples, and I don't have any whipped cream. I don't have any yellow cake. It's on the list. It's on the list. Yes. Let's see. I better write down who told me that. All right. You know, you always think you're going to remember those little things, those little tidbits of information. And it never happens for me. I was reading this comment. Sorry, so I got distracted. Amora says you can look this up. It is Danish, and it is the dessert red porridge with cream. We use rhubarb boiled first. You know, that sounds good. And my rhubarb is up in the prettiest it's ever been. Big old stalks on it, big old leaves. The stalks look really, really good. So I might try it with some rhubarb. So red porridge. Red porridge. I will look that up. Yeah. Me and Floss, we're into all this. Everything sounds good. Uh-oh, did I see s'mores? You would probably like my s'mores pie. Graham cracker crust filled with chocolate pudding and topped with marshmallow meringue. How do you make marshmallow meringue? Because this needs to be made in my kitchen. Oh my gosh. So I'm writing this one down too. S'mores pie. Oh my gosh. Graham cracker crust. I probably should just screenshot this. Didn't think about that. Well, I don't have my mouse, so it'd be hard because I don't know how to work my touchpad very well. filled with chocolate pudding. Now, I like chocolate pudding pie, but oh my gosh, marshmallow meringue. Marshmallow meringue. That all just went on my grocery list too. Okay, and Morris says I have to go buy food for the dog. I'll see you later. I'll see you later too, and I'll watch for live so I can come back over to your channel and chit chat with you. Thanks for being here. Floss says going to the Rhubarb Festival. The end of the month is here. Yes. Rhubarb Festival. I've never been to a rhubarb festival, but I love rhubarb. My favorite way to eat rhubarb is in pie. I love the flavor of it. And I like rhubarb and strawberries together. And that's really the only way I've had it. I'll have to investigate different ways to cook rhubarb and enjoy rhubarb. I don't have a big patch of it, but I have the most rhubarb this year that I've ever had. And I think that little stand of rhubarb is about 4 years old now. So that's why it's getting bigger and it looks really good this year. And Diana says regular meringue with egg whites and sugar. Then add a tub of marshmallow fluff. Oh. Oh. All right. Regular meringue. I can make a mean meringue. Yes. And in my family, the taller the meringue, the cooler you are. So I always make double batches of meringue for my pie. Yes, and that marshmallow fluff, I used it to make fudge before. Oh, fudge. But chocolate fudge is not my favorite. Peanut butter fudge is my favorite. Yeah. Marshmallow fluff. All right. Wrote that down too. That's going on my grocery list. Oh my gosh. We're going to have a lot of desserts. I just finished my grocery order. Needless to say, a few more things got added. my list. Look at this. I got this list going on over here. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Oh my goodness. And Amora's got one more tidbit there. You boil it. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You have a good day. Floss, I have a strawberry rhubarb crumble that I think is hiding with the hummingbird cake recipe. Floss, you and I got to talk. We got to talk about these recipes. Yeah, and I'm the only one in my house who eats rhubarb. So whatever I make, I get it all. Oh my goodness. I'm the only one in my house that likes pumpkin pie too. So I always get to have pumpkin pie for a couple of days because I'm the only one that eats it. Strawberry rhubarb crumble. Okay, Floss. I'm writing this down so I remember to ask about that. So strawberry rhubarb crumble. And hummingbird cake. Hummingbird cake. All right, I'm going to hit you up for recipes, Floss. I wrote that down. And Will's Wanderlust says, gotta hit the road. Have a good rest of the day, everyone. And thanks for the stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. And thanks for coming. I'm getting ready to go ahead and end. I had no intentions of being live this long. But we got to talking about food. We all got hangry. And then we got talking about desserts and recipes. It's been a very, very happy live stream today. And Floss is going to see about finding those recipes for me. Thank you so much. I would love that. I would love that. All right. Well, I just want to remind you all, in case no one tells you today, you're awesome. You're amazing. And I am so grateful for you all because you make my entire day. And this has been the funnest live stream I think I've done. But it was because of you all. And it's just been a treat. It's been a real treat. And I just appreciate and love y'all so much. And I thank you for being here. Remember that you're awesome. And try and find at least one thing to smile about today. And I've been smiling and laughing for 2 hours. My cheeks hurt. So maybe that was your smile today. If not, find one thing to smile about today. And if it's the kind of day where there's nothing to smile about, then think about a memory that makes you happy and smile about that. Okay. Love you all. Appreciate you all so much. I'm going to look at this chat one more time because it says there's comments there. Thank you, Angela. And everybody's saying bye. Love you all so much. Thank you so much. And Diana says, have a wonderful day. All right. So I'm going to close out with a little thank you. And again, thank you so much for being here with me and having coffee with me and laughing with me and being hangry with me. This was great. And making grocery lists with me. Okay, I love y'all so much, and I will catch you later. We'll be live Friday night at 7 p.m. Central if you want to come to that. About midway through, we play some music for you. And then I'll be here on Monday and Wednesday mornings, Morning Talk with Ava. So I hope to see you there. Peace out. Love you. Until next time.